Hello everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you're returning. So hey guys, I figured I'd start like this and just kind of show you guys a little bit of my decorating that I've been doing. Yesterday I got this Hello Kitty blanket for the couch, and I got some throw pillows, some cool new striped pink and white striped bows. They're really big and really nice. And then I got two of the round pink ones, and the pink is a little lighter, but that's okay. So this is still work in progress, but just want to show you guys a little bit. And I have the silicone tool over there. What I want to do is, sorry guys, you're seeing the ring light here. A little dusty up here. I want to get rid of this thing. See, it's damaged. I want to get rid of that and put the silicones in the little baby carriage, since I only have the 3 little ones now. And then I'm going to put the basket that Sherry got me for my birthday. I'm going to put that on the couch somewhere. I'm going to figure it out. But for now, I got some throw pillows, and I got those two. Look at those two. They're huge. I'm going to get them in a minute and show you closer, but I got those at Walmart yesterday too for like $7 a piece. Really nice. They're Easter decor. So are the pillows, actually. So I got 2 of the pillows. The mouse is sitting on one, so that's a big bow in the back to match the bows on the Hello Kitty throw. So you could see it better there. There's another one on that side there the mouse is sitting on, and then another one of those round furry ones over there. So for now, and the girls are sitting there all nice. I got a couple of new outfits for them, I think. We're going to open some packages today, but I just wanted to show you. So I'm going to bring you around here, and I hope that you're able to see without the ring light getting too. So I got 2 more panels of the pink curtains. So I just moved that over, and then I was able to, you know what, I'm going to show you this way. Let's go this way again. And then I'm going to flip the camera so you can see me, and then we'll go from there, okay? Okay, there you are. Oh, let's fix my camera here. Okay. So guys, how is everybody today? I don't think this is right. Do you see what I'm saying? All right, I am alone. Well, Jack's here with me. The kids actually, I hope this is okay. The kids actually went down to the playground with Jason. He was like, okay, I'll give you some time, because I was like, yeah, I just want to do a video. Oh my God, you know what? I forgot to fix my wig. I'm all laughing over here, and woohoo! I think I better pause it now. Fuck it, whatever. Everybody knows by now. If you don't know, I wear a wig. I've been wearing a wig for, I don't know, 8 months. I don't know how long. A while, guys. Because I decided to cut my hair. So I didn't, like, my hair used to be this color. My real hair used to be almost this color. And I didn't realize it. Look at me. I got this caught now. And I didn't realize how red it was. I knew everybody's like, Sherry, you better not be laughing at me. Anyway, so I didn't realize how red it was. And I always wanted this kind of bright red color. Oh, whatever it is, what it is today. But I didn't think it was that red, but it was, looking back at pictures and videos now. But anyway, so I decided to cut it all off, because I wanted to, because I had so much gray coming in that I wanted to just go gray. So I cut it all off, and now I am gray, white, and some dark brown mixed in. I look like a skunk now. So that's what I'm doing now, in case you're new here and you want to know why I'm wearing a wig. That's why. Because I chopped off my hair, start new, so that I didn't have to dye it red anymore, because I got sick and tired of dyeing it. So I did that, and then, yeah, so now it's just growing out for the past 8 months. And it's getting to a length where it's, it's nice, it's manageable. I can put a headband and stuff, and it looks cute if I put some, putty wax and do it nice, But who has time for that? I'd rather just throw on the fucking wig and wait till it gets a little longer, I mean, when I go out, I don't wear the wig, anymore. I'll wear, just my hair. When I go to my doctor's appointments and stuff, I don't wear the wig. But, on here it's nice, because I mean, I do look older with the gray hair. That's the thing. I look a lot older, and I don't know. I don't know yet. I might dye it again. Who knows? I might dye my hair again, not diet. No dieting here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to have to start doing, but that's another video. I don't want to talk about my health in this video. I really don't, because I'm here to kind of just like, try not to think about that for the time being that we're here. So a couple new things. We have a lot of things to get to, guys, because, we have packages to open. This is basically a show and tell video. I got a lot of Amazon packages, a lot of stuff for Jeannie's birthday, a couple Easter things, some stuff for my babies. So we're just going to get to it because I don't know how long Jason's going to be able to keep them at the playground. The school actually just finished building a brand new playground at the school. So, and it's open to the public, on weekends. So he goes and brings that. So today's the first day with the new playground. So they're excited. Danny said they put one of those like spinny things, those round things with just the bars and the kids hold on and you go around fast and fast. A bunch of kids pile on and then you friggin' fall off, I used to love that thing. But Danny's like, I'm afraid, I don't want to fall off. The kids go really fast. I'm like, well, then don't go on it. I don't know. I mean, we had fun on it, but whatever. Anyway, okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself. The lighting seems weird. Let's just focus right now on a couple of things, okay? A couple new things. I may look a little different today. Can you guess why? I'll give you a minute, darlings. So, of course, I got new earrings. I got new little peep earrings for Easter. Aren't they cute? They're pink, glittery little peeps. And they're a lot smaller than I thought, guys. I thought they were going to be like the same size as my gingerbread men. The ones I got for Christmas. I'm like, okay, well, because on the listing, that's what they looked like, I was like, okay, cool. They're like peeps, but they're like, the same. I thought they were going to be the same. But they're not. They're smaller. They're tinier. But that's okay. You still see them. It's still Easter time. You still get to see them. No. I'm joking around. They are new. Those are new. But my eyebrows, guys. So I told you guys I was ditching the pencil this month because usually I use the brow pencil, okay, and I have to draw them on every friggin' day. So I decided to try the tattoos. So they're basically just like, like the tattoos the kids get that you cut it out and then you stick it on you and put water on the back of the cardboard and then you peel it off. That's what my eyebrows are. Comes in a sheet of like 12, I think there is, or something like that. And they're supposed to last for 3 days, okay? Now, of course, you can't go scrubbing, because then they won't come off unless I think you use alcohol or something like that. I don't know. I got to read it again. Maybe it's not alcohol. Maybe Sandra should read it again. Excuse me. But for the first time ever, okay, of me doing it, I think they turned out pretty fucking good, to be honest with you. Jason's like, oh, they're a little off. I know I did. I'll be honest. I did fill in just a tiny bit, like under here and on top here, because they were a little bit wonky. They were a little bit off. But for the most part, okay, here. I'm gonna be brave and get close. Okay, so for the most part, like I just filled in up here and under here a little bit because they were just a little off center. But I will tell you, it was simple, guys, simple. You cut it out, you stick it, and then you put the wet, where you stick where you want it, and then you put the wet cloth over it, and in 15 seconds, you just peel off the thing, and there's your eyebrows. You don't have to guess. Everything's in one shot. Now I'm used to doing my eyebrows every day, so I think that helped me coordinate a little bit to know where they're going. So you might have to practice a minute or two, but it gives you a little minute before you put the cold, wet rag. It doesn't have to be cold, but before you put the wet, rag over it, you can reposition it. Like you could stick it, and then if it doesn't look right, you can, fix it a little before you permanently put it on. They say they last 3 days. I will let you guys know. I mean, if I still have them on Monday chat, then right? They might be starting to, I don't know how they're going to come off. But I just wanted to get them on for the video. So, I mean, I like the fact that it looks more like it's hair, right? It doesn't look so heavy on my face. It looks more light, like it's, I'm going to try and, don't look at my, you see? It looks more like hair. Now, I will say this. You see this side? I will say this. I did shave whatever hair I had left. So whatever little hairs that I had that I tried to blend in with the pencil, it wasn't much, but I shaved it all off before I did this because it says, that it works better on like just, with no hair there, So hey, whatever. I think it looks cool. Okay. I think it looks a lot better, honestly. What do you guys think? Than the heavy pencil. Because with the pencil, it's just like you're filling in. And if there's nothing there to begin with, or just very little, I had a very heavy hand with the pencil. And so I was like, just, boom, boom, boom. This, I think, looks a little more natural. Okay. And, the kids, of course, are looking at me. Now, it does say that it's shiny the first, like, few hours, and I just did them. I don't really see much shine on them, I don't think. But because, eventually it says the shine will disappear, whatever. Which I'm not worried about it, because I think it looks good. I don't know. And if they really do stay, I will stick with this because it was so simple. It was really, really simple. Anyway, okay, so we have a lot of things to show and tell. So I did want to dress my girls because I have a couple new outfits in these packages, but I think we're going to do a dressing, like a change in chat Monday for that, because I'm going to have other things for the girls by then that I had ordered. And also, so I showed you the Hello Kitty couch. So this morning I also ordered on a lightning deal, of course, me and my lightning deals, right, Christina? I found this really big Hello Kitty, like Squishmallow type thing, plush, but it's like giant. It's like really big, but he's sleeping. So he's like on her, Hello Kitty's on her belly, and her face is huge, and she has sleeping eyes. So she's not awake, she's asleep. And she's holding a little teddy bear kind of like on the side. It's so adorable. She looks like a little kitty cloud. So she's up. So I'm going to put her on the top of the couch, the back end, like on the wall. So that way it kind of ties in the Hello Kitty, because with the dolls on the couch and the pillows that I put, you really can't see Hello Kitty's face, because there's a huge Hello Kitty face right behind Morgan, okay, which is my Maddie sculpt. So you can't even see really that it's Hello Kitty. You just see like kind of leopard print here and there, and then the pink bow. So I thought that if I bring a Hello Kitty piece in, then it kind of ties it together, but we'll see, right? I also have plans. I found a couch, okay? Not a couch. What the fuck are you talking about, Sandra? Fucking couch. I don't need another goddamn couch. There I go. I'm sorry. I'm really trying hard, guys, not to use the Lord's name in vain. Is that what I'm doing? I think that's what it's called. I think I remember what the 10 Commandments. I think, but is that what that means? Like when you say that, God, I don't know. Like, no, I don't want to. Anyway, let's see. I did want to give a shout out to Blue Grandma, Lisa. I watched your video and you looked so pretty. I was like, oh, your lashes looked great. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get lashes again. But I did get a new mascara, and I mean, I did it quick because I wanted to get on here, but I have to, get used to it more. Anytime you use a new mascara, I feel like you have to get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? You have to practice and know the mascara. It's like same with lipstick and stuff. You have to know it. You have to get to know it, before you're able to work with it, work it. You got to work it, but you got to know what you're working with, right? So, every mascara is different. Every lipstick is different. So anyway, so I found a chair. Okay, I found a chair. Not a couch, a chair. It's like a pink satiny kind of material. And it's one of those chairs that ain't going to be comfortable. And I know my fat ass ain't going to fit in it. It's just a showpiece. Okay, it's like not a kiddie chair, but like it's for small spaces, I would say. It's a miniature type adult chair, I guess. For small people, for petite, tiny, like my mom. That would have been perfect for my mom, because she was little and petite, But anyway, so I'm going to get rid of that broken thing and put this chair there, and then I'm going to sit my 3 toddlers on that chair in front of the AC for now until we have to obviously use the AC again. So it kind of frees up the couch a little bit because the kids are like, oh, but we can't sit there now. And I'm like, nope, you're not. You know, if I'm not sitting there, you ain't sitting there. That's what I told them. So they were like, oh, hello, hi. You want to say hello to my viewers?
No, I'm just here to tell you I want to go take a shower.
Oh, okay. Well, can you just, if you're going to, well, wait a minute, because who's going to open the door when they come here? You could take a shower when they get back. Can you please get me those 2, the mouse and the rabbit, so I could show my viewers? Come on, please, because I know what's going to happen. Sorry, guys. I have boxes galore over here, and I want to make sure I open them before they get here. Okay, so we're going to do it in this order. I'm going to show you first what I got the kids, because, okay, can you please just stay until they get back, because you got to open the door. I don't want to get up and down, and I have things that I got to show. Make sure there's not, hold on, guys. Woohoo! Make sure there's nothing in that box, please, and then put it in the kitchen, or put it right with the other boxes. Okay. So, we're going to start with, I think there might, yeah, these are for Danny too. Okay, so I'm just going to start showing you, because then I got to, like, I'm hiding everything in my ottoman. So, because they don't go in there right in front of me, and it's right here all the time, so I know they won't go in it. What? They're not going to be long. They're not. I mean, if you're taking a quick shower, sure, but if you're going to be like, you know, your regular 2-hour to do, then no. Come on, let me move on with my video here. All right. So this, which I'm not happy about. No, this is not new. Oh, come on. Now I got to contact Amazon. This is not a new book. Look at that. It's all destroyed on the side. Can you guys see that? Look. The binding. Oh. He asked for this book too. Look. That's definitely used. Look. You see that white? And then there's stains all in the front. I mean, I could wipe it, but I paid for a new book. Anyway, I'll have to just exchange it or whatever. But I got this for Danny for his Easter basket. Yes, it is a baby board book, but there's a story behind this. So, is there like a glare? Like I can't even see myself properly today. I don't know if it's the lighting or it's just my face or what. But anyway, I'm sure it'll come out okay. I don't know. It's like I can't see you guys right. Anyway. So even though this looks like it's a baby book, okay, I hope this records not glary like that, because that would be silly. Maybe it's just the light, and I don't know. Anyway, so there's a story behind this, okay? So I get Danny one of these little Pookie books for every holiday and every season, and I've gotten them since he was a little baby. So he has this one, the Halloween Spooky Pookie. He has the, I think, Night Night Little Pookie. We definitely have, we have Merry Christmas Little Pookie. I think I gotta get him Happy Birthday Little Pookie, because I'm gonna order that one too, because he doesn't have that one yet, and his birthday is the day before Easter. So that would be cool to have one for his birthday, and then the next day, the Easter one. So he loves these books. This is like, I feel like a toddler book that he wants to always, for me to read to him, no matter how old he gets. So it's just little sentences, but it's cute pictures, and it makes him laugh. It makes him giggle, you know? So it's a, you know, Ellie would probably like these books, Sherry, and they're cheap. Like these are like $3-4 a piece, sometimes $5, depending on which one. But I mean, they're really funny, they're colorful, and they're board books, which is great for the toddlers, because, I mean, we had a ton of them. Danny still has a lot of his board books. But really colorful and cute stories. Maybe I'll read this to you after he gets it. You know, after he opens his Easter basket. Or maybe I'll read it to another, I don't know. But they're really cute and they last a long time if you don't get them damaged. So this is more of like just a fun memory that me and Danny make with these books. It's not for like his reading skills, because Danny's actually a year ahead of his classroom in his reading score. So his teacher said he's good with that. So it's really just making reading all about fun for now, because he's already a year ahead in the reading. So she said it's just nice to keep him engaged in something. And so these definitely do keep him engaged, because he loves them. He laughs. We laugh together. And it's just a really fun series. So yeah, Sherry, I would highly recommend any of these. They're called Little Pookie books. Little Pookie by Sandra Boynton. So if anybody's interested in that, they're really, really, really cute books. Really funny. They're funny. So that is going to have to go back, which I'm really not happy about. But so to go with that for Easter. Now, I don't know. I think I'm going to I got one for Ethan and one for Danny. So I've seen these. And they're backpack, they're keychain plush. And they love these. So this Stitch, of course, again. I think I'll probably give Danny the purple bunny one, because he has Angel too. So it kind of matches like Stitch with Angel. And then I'll give Ethan the chicken Stitch, which is cute. He likes I think I got him a big chicken he likes chickens. I got it for him last Easter, the giant one. Not Stitch, though. It was just a regular chicken. So this I thought was cute, because not only are they backpack holders, but these are about the size of the plushies they use when they play plushies together. So I thought, that would be cute for Easter. So Danny, again, Easter is the day after Danny's birthday. So he's already going to have gifts, which I'm going to show you in a minute, some of them. So I'm going to put this, the book with this in the Easter basket with a bunch of candy and maybe a couple of other like fidget kind of toys I was thinking of getting, and a coloring book with crayons, something like that. So, but I'll show you guys as I, get it. I think I'm going to do obviously most of the Easter stuff April 1st, right a few days before Easter, because I get all of that at Walmart. I don't really get anything at Amazon anyway. Well, I have to return the book now and get a different one, but it's not a huge deal, but it just annoys me because it's the binding of the book. You see the hole there? So, that's what annoys me. And it's a little dirty. You can see it's all scratched up, but whatever. No big deal. We'll just get a different one. And I want to get the birthday one for his birthday. So far that's the Easter stuff for them. Okay, I want to make sure they don't come home and see the stuff. So let me do Danny's first quick. So remember I was talking about DC Marvel did a collab with Sonic the Hedgehog from Sega, right? He's from Sega, I think so. So Jack Specific Toys did the collab, and I got him. I'm not going to open them out of the plastic, but look how cool are these plush. So this is, I was trying to explain these to you last time. So this is Sonic as the Flash, because he goes fast. Remember I was telling you. So that's Sonic as the Flash. And then this is Silver as Green Lantern. So they mixed them, they dressed them like the DC Marvel characters. So those. And then we got Knuckles as Superman and Shadow as Batman. So I thought those were really cool. So he asked for these. So I got him both sets. And they're really cool. They are really cool. They're nice size too. They look well made, although I didn't take them out of the plastic yet. So he will be getting those. And I think I'm going to wrap these individually, just to make it more fun, because he loves to open things. All kids love to just open things. Since he was little, I remember when he was a toddler, he would say, open this, mommy, open this. It was so cute. He actually used to call me Monty. I don't know if anybody else had their kids or grandkids or whatever call them that, but when he was starting to talk, and then he would say daddy, but he couldn't say mommy, so he would say Monty. So he would call me Monty, Monty, and I just came across, of course, Google Photos and videos have to, flash before my eyes just about every other day. And so this past one was a video clip of him as a toddler. He was like 2 maybe. And he was playing in his play kitchen, and he was making me something, coffee or something, and he was holding Monty, Monty, look, Monty, Monty. It was so cute. And sometimes, we'll bring it up and he'll remember, and he'll say Monty, just to be cute about it. But that, it's anyway, we're not going to start getting all sentimental today. We'll talk about things on another video because like I said, we got to get through this. So I have a bunch of things here that I got for myself and the dollies, but I want to get through Danny's stuff first. So I'm going to open these boxes because I don't know if his stuff is in these boxes. We definitely need scissors though, if I could reach them. Okay. I want to show you his stuff first. And I don't know what box they're in, so we're just going to go for it. So, don't forget, Christina's birthday's coming up. I know I keep promoting it because I love the girl so much, and she deserves everything. She's so sweet. And so I just want to keep making it known in case we have some new viewers, or maybe a viewer that knows Christina and not me, and they started watching me, and they're like, oh, I didn't know her birthday was then. Or people that, just want to go over and check out her channel that don't know who she is. Cuddles by Christina. Go check her out. She's a lovely woman. Beautiful lady inside and out. Okay, so this is for Danny. So this is, he also asked for this, which I was a little hesitant at first. So it's the Sonic Racing Lego set, 126 pieces. So you build the car, and then it comes with the figure and the rings. I was hesitant with this only because every time I get him Legos, I got him the giant Sonic Lego set last year, or the year before last. And maybe he was too young yet, I think. Maybe. But he took the figures out, and they don't fall. The only one of my kids, honestly, that used to love Legos was Jack. When he was Danny's age, and up till, I would say, 12 or so. He loved Legos and Transformers. That's all Jack wanted. Legos, Transformers. Legos, Transformers. And I got Jack some big sets, and he would sit there. The kid would sit there, flip through the instructions, and build each piece. It was so nice to see him do that, And as he got older, then electronics took over. And he didn't want it. He got less and less interested. In fact, the last time I got him the Star Wars. I got 3 giant Star Wars set. One of the Starship, I think it was. Is that Star Wars or Star Trek? It was Star Wars something. A Yoda figure. And there was another big battleship type thing for Star Wars. And he opened them. He loved them. But he, he unwrapped them, they were Christmas presents. But he never opened the boxes. He never built them. And then one of them, I think, Ethan asked if he could open one and build it. This was a few years back. And, Jack said, go ahead. I'm not going to do them. So they opened a set, and I got bowls, plastic bowls. They put, cause each bag is a different piece. So you can't mix all the pieces. You'll never find it. So we put them in separate things, and then we put them in Ziplocs, and then they just sat in the Ziplocs. They never played with them again. The other 2 sets, I sold them to Mercari. After maybe 3 or 4 months that he didn't touch them. And I asked him, look, are you going to use them? Because if not, I paid a lot of money for these. They were the expensive kits. They were the huge ones, not like this. This one was pretty decent price. I think this was $10 or $15. So that's how much you pay for a little toy nowadays anyway. If anybody's interested in the Sonic DCs, they came together as a pair of 2 for $20. One was $23, one was $21. So they're basically around $10 each. You could buy them separately. I think at Target I've seen them online, and Walmart might sell them separately. I don't know. But if you go to the store at Walmart, you know how it is with the plush. it's like they have like 5 Knuckles and 1 Sonic to each box. You know, the most popular one, they only have 1 of, you know, so you got to be lucky to get it, you know, and you don't know what they're going to have in the store when you go. So that's why it's better just to, if you could see them online and you know that they have them in stock, just grab them, rather than go look in the store. I don't know, you know, they might have them now because they're popular. I don't know. But I grabbed them on Amazon, and I grabbed this on Amazon. So he'll get this for his birthday, and those 4 plush I'll wrap separately. I have another thing in here for him, and I am also ordering him a new lunchbox, a Sonic the Hedgehog lunchbox. And I'm looking for Sonic the Hedgehog, like Crocs or slippers or shoes, some kind of Sonic shoes he wants. So I got to look for that. And so the lunch bag, I'm looking for the Crocs, and I got to get him. Oh, and I pre-ordered the Amazing Digital Circus plush, like the original ones, the big ones. So he's getting 3 of those. And that's it. That's it. Like this, I always say that, like Christmas, right? But you know, I'm not going to explain myself again. I'm not gonna. So here's another box. You know, it is what it is, right? They're my kids, and I spoil them. Gifts are my love language. I love giving gifts to people. And I don't expect anything in return from anyone ever. I just, I love to send things to people. That makes me happy alone, to put a smile on somebody else's face. You know, and that's why I do it. And that's what Happy Mail is all about. It's exactly that. To make somebody happy and put a smile on their face. And I hope that I do that for some of you. Because that makes me happy. Okay, so, and this makes me happy. And I will tell you, you know what? This is mine. So I'm going to show this after I show Danny's other thing. So that was mine. So let me open this. So this has got to be his then. I just want to put that there in case. So we got one more. I thought I had another box. Oh, that was with the curtains. I think I already opened that. Okay. So let's see what's in here. Okay, so I have a Dolly outfit. Make sure there's nothing in there. I always make sure. All right. Okay. So one more thing for Danny right now that I have with me. Now, all right. Some of you might remember. I know. Some of you might remember that for Christmas he asked for this. And I was very hesitant because I was like, hell no. I am not paying $24.99 for ring pops. So, and they, you know, and they're not EBT eligible neither. So I was like, if they were, I might have, but they weren't. And so, and they're still not because they were a novelty item. Okay. So, I didn't get them because I wasn't paying $25. I wasn't doing it. So I kept them on my list like I do everything else. And what I got him for Christmas was actually a box of clearance ring pops from Halloween. So they had like a mummy on the front, but he didn't care. They had, you know, it's full of ring pops. Who cares? These are the ones he specifically asked for that I did not get, kept on my list. And wouldn't you know, when I was doing my order, I happened to look and they were actually on sale for $14.99. So they were $10 less. So that's why I tell you guys, keep things on your list, okay? Because you never know. So Danny will be getting his Sonic the Hedgehog ring pops. So they have all the different ones in there, all the characters, the 3 main characters, Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles. 18 of them. Oh, and they're back, and I just finished going through Danny's stuff. Look at that. Hold on. Jack. They're here. Wait, hold on, because I'm trying to hide shit. I gotta hide some stuff. Hold on, let me close this. Hold on, wait a second. Oh, shit. Wait. Okay, all right. Go ahead. Okay, guys, so,
just.
You guys are back already?
Dad, that's Dad's phone.
Excuse me. Okay, guys. So they're back from the park. How did you guys? Did you guys have fun? Did you go on the spinny thing?
Yeah, we sure
Yes.
And did you fall off?
Well, we did saw someone else fell off.
All right, guys, go change. You guys smell like the outdoors. Sorry, guys. I don't. When they come in, especially when they're like in at the park or at a playground or something outside for a while, or they're, I can't. I don't know. I can't deal with that like woodsy smell. But anyway, speaking of smells, so I actually So I've been needing like a body spray perfume something because I'm almost done with my Curious perfume that Michelle Hatton had sent me for my birthday. Hey Michelle, shout out to you. And she had sent me a big bottle of the perfume, and it's almost gone, Michelle, because I spray it everywhere, spray it all the time. I love that perfume. So it lasted me 2 months? So three. But anyway, so I know I needed a perfume, but I at first I was like, I can't really afford the perfume I want, so I'm just gonna get a body spray. So I got this Lucky You, and I think I had this once before, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did have this once before. Lucky You, it's called. It's a body spray. So it doesn't exactly say what the smell is. So I'm hoping that it did. I don't know. It was on sale. It was like $7, I think. So I was like, okay, I need something, right? And then I'm thinking, okay, I have a lot of doctor's appointments this coming month. And when I go out, okay, I wash and I spray. I take my shower, I do lotion, the whole steps, okay? And then body spray and then my perfume. Because I like to have layers. You got to have layers of the scent, right, for it to last. So I got this first. Okay. But I have lots of doctor's appointments and I want to smell good. I want to smell nice and pretty, and when you have a really good perfume on, you feel more confident. At least I do. I love it. When you're out, you love when people stop you like, oh, what are you wearing? Like that type of thing. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go check. Because I know Walmart had these perfumes on sale last month. So I'm like, maybe I'll get lucky. Let me look. So they had both the perfumes that I had in my cart were on sale for basically half off. And I almost got both of them. I was like, no, you can't do that. Just get one, just pick one. So I went with the safe choice, which is one of my favorites, and that's the Viva La Juicy. So I got that one coming. I did. I got the big bottle. It's on its way. Can't wait to get that. I can't wait to spray it and smell it. I love it. It's so yummy. You want to just eat it up. So I got that one coming. The other one that was in my cart, there goes the toilet again, flushing. The other one that was in my cart was Coach perfume. And I never had Coach before, but the bottle is pretty and it's Coach, so how bad could it be? It has the, some of the notes, that I like in a perfume, like the sandalwood, the bergamot, I think it's called, the musk, sandalwood, all those things I love in my perfumes, amber, but they also had like the notes of lemon and orange, which to me, when I hear lemon and orange in a perfume, it reminds me of like Lysol. So right away, I'm like, because I'm cleaning with Lysol all the time, every day. So I don't want to smell like that when I go out, I don't want to smell like cleaning products. So I get nervous when I hear that there's citrus. I don't like the citrus in a perfume. I like more of the warm, yummy, scents. Not too fruity, but I don't like the citrus. So, I was safe with Viva La Juicy because it's like a nice, warm kind of smell. It's really pretty. It's a really like pretty scent, It's not like, what's the one I'm thinking of? From Philosophy, Grace, what's it called? Is that what it's called? Grace of Hope? No. Hope of Grace. That Philosophy. What is it called, guys? I know somebody knows it. It's by Philosophy. They used to sell it on QVC all the time. They probably still do. And it's in a clear, like, kind of rectangle bottle, and it just has a little pink label on it. It says Grace. Something Grace. What the hell is it? But anyway, that is more like a clean, fresh scent. I don't like that. I like to have the yummy scents, the ones that are going to, somebody's going to turn their head and say, "Ooh, what are you wearing?" Something like that, Not too heavy or like cloudy or anything like that, but like just a nice scent that stays with you. Nothing like those, linen, like you smell like a fresh linen. Who the fuck wants to smell like a sheet? I want to smell, yummy when I go out. What's it called? I can't think of it. Is it just called, Pure Grace? That's what it is. I'm pretty sure. Pure Grace, right? Is that what it is? Look it up. Can you look up Philosophy perfume and tell me what it is? Then they have like the...
I'm sure there's more than one.
Yes, but the main one. Then they have Pure, like, I remember they had like a whipped cream scent, I think it was. I used to see them on QVC all the time. And my sister wears, oh my God. What is the one my sister wears?
Amazing Grace?
Amazing Grace. I said Pure Grace. They do have a Pure Grace, though, don't they? They have Amazing Grace. Pure Grace, I think, was more of a clean scent. I think there was a floral with the Amazing Grace. But anyway, I don't like those. My sister wears those type of perfumes. And I forgot the one she wears. She wears a really expensive one that she swears by, but I've never tried it. Oh, wait, I think I might have got the little... like sample ones of it, and I didn't like it. I don't think. What the hell was it? I don't know, but I love all the like Giorgio Armani perfumes too. Like Armani Code for women is one of my favorite all time. Oh my God, I loved that perfume so much. Had it once, a big bottle, and oh my God, it was beautiful. Those are the kind of perfumes you spray once and you're good all day long because it just sticks with you. It's so nice. And then I tried another Giorgio Armani that I loved. What was it called? My Way. That one was pretty. That was more of a floral kind of scent, My Way. And there was another one in a red bottle that I loved. And you have different perfumes for kind of different seasons as well, I feel. Like in the summer, maybe you want more of a like cotton candy or something like that. I love those too. But nothing too, heavy. You want it to still, stay with you, but not like, like you sit next to somebody and they like, and then, as it gets summertime, you want more of a light, scent, and into the fall, that's when you go to the sandalwood and amber type things and more of like a, warm kind of feeling. But anyway, if I was rich, I would, try them all, and then let you know which one I really love. But, so, I kind of stick with whatever I know I love because especially in a more expensive perfume. Now, when I say expensive, usually a bottle of that costs like $100, $130, which is a ridiculous amount for me to spend on a perfume. So I would never pay that. So that's why I waited for the sale. So it was half off. It was $50, which is, that's still a little pricey for perfume, in my opinion. If you're not, if you don't have it like that. So, but I did it because I was like, you know what? I wanted it for my birthday. I wanted it for Christmas. Didn't get it. So, but I can't complain of what I did get. But I'm just saying that, it was on my list and Santa didn't bring it. I must have been naughty. So. Anyway, bought it for myself. And so now I got body spray for when I'm just home. And then I got my nice, expensive perfume for when I go out. I don't want to say expensive. I'll say classy perfume. What?
Classic.
It's very classic? No, it's not classic.
Classy.
Yes, that's right. Because I'm just so bougie.
I like
I'm a bougie girl. All right. So we got that. I don't even know what it smells like. I'll let you guys know. I don't want to spray it right now because if I don't like it, then I'm going to be like, the rest of the video, I'm going to be like, oh no. Okay. What's next? So, these are for me. So, I got 2 sets of nails for the month of March. And I was gonna look for more of like, I guess, Easter kind of nails to go with my little peeps here. But I'm finding that I really love these type of nails, okay? I don't know if they're called chrome or I know somebody said cat's eye, or like all I know is that when I go to soak these type of nails off, there's like a black layer underneath the purple. And even with the other colors, there's like a black dark layer and a reflective, some kind of silver or something that melts off too with it. So I don't know exactly how they do the chrome nails. I think that's what they do. Somebody told me is that they paint them black and then they rub like foil all over it. I don't know if that's how they do these nails to get that effect. But I absolutely love the way they, you know, 'cause it's like almost like not color changing, but like you're looking into a crystal ball. That's right, because I'm a magical being and I look into my crystal ball nails, darling. Be careful. What you see is what you get. What are you doing?
Never mind, never mind.
What are you guys doing?
He was trying to look for my keyboard.
All right.
It's boring playing Roblox.
Yeah, it is. Mommy will play Fashion Famous when I'm done with the video, okay? We'll eat lunch. Dad's gonna make lunch.
But what am I gonna do now?
He's like,
Dad, are you gonna play Roblox with me? Or at least can Ethan
all right. Let me do my video. I said Dad will play with you till I'm done, I'm sure. Okay. Okay. So next up. So I love these type of nails, okay? So they don't have lighter colors in this type. At least not that I've seen. So I stuck with the holiday ones. So I got the regular red, like I had the last time, because I really did love these, okay? I love that they look like Dorothy's ruby slippers, because they have like the silver glitter in them, as well as like that reflective material, whatever. So I got the red ones again, and I like the shape and the length of these as well. So I think Michelle Hatton said they call them, oh, I forgot, Michelle, what'd you say? Not stilettos. Those are the real pointy ones. What are the other ones called, babe? Do you know?
What?
They say they're a medium, but what's the shape of these? They're not almonds. They're not quite almond nails. They're like...
Coffin?
No, that's the square ones.
I don't know nothing.
I think that's the square ones, right? I'm not sure. They're not almond. They're like... Somebody tell me, please, because I'm not good with that. I just know I see what I like and I get it. And then these I've never had before, but they're the same exact style and shape and everything. So I got them in the green, which I think those are so cool. So these will go on next after the purple comes off. So now, like, these are really cool. I think those are really awesome. So now, like, because I have this, these are the same, but it would look too Christmassy. But if it was around Christmas, I would do, like, all green and then, like, the ring fingers red. And so I probably would do that around Christmas time because I really like these. And I think that would be look really cool. That would look really hot, I think. So green will be next. And, you know, green could be for Easter. Easter. But if I'm wearing these first, then I won't have them on Easter. I'll have the red ones on, so I don't know. But I really want to put the green ones next. What do you guys think? Green or red next? So, now see, my dilemma is, because these, I'm telling you, these don't come off. I mean, these, if you prep your nails right, they don't come off. I think I glued one of them. I re-glued one nail. And I've had these on since the day after Valentine's Day. I think I redid them. So the 15th. So these have been on for like a good 2 weeks or more. A little over 2 weeks. So that's around the time that I feel like they start looking shitty. But they won't come off. I would have to soak them off. So I don't know if I want to do that or like just let them stay. And they say you shouldn't leave them for more than 2 weeks, but I'm putting another set on. But I think when you take them off, I usually will take them off and then let my nails just breathe overnight and then put the new set on in the morning. And then, this way it gives your nails a little time to breathe, and then you gotta, prep them with the alcohol and file them and all that and make sure, they're good. Because I think the longer you keep a set on without doing that and then refreshing your set, that's more, problematic it could be on your nail beds. But I'm just gonna leave them for a couple more days. We'll see. Maybe I'll have them on still Monday chat. Maybe I'll decide to soak them off tonight and then I don't know, but March is a long month too, so that's why I'm thinking maybe I should wait as long as I can, because to make sure that I have my nails for the month. So those are my nails. Okay, then we'll put those over here. Okay, now we're gonna move on to some baby stuff. So let me show you these plush first. Okay, so I found these at Walmart when I was looking for the pillows and I came across the blanket. These are absolutely gorgeous, okay? First of all, look how big this is. I don't know if you could tell from when I was... hold on one second. Okay, guys, so I don't know if you could see how big these were when I showed you them on the couch. But they are beautiful. They were like $6.97, I think, or $7.97, one or the other. But for $7 or $8, this is huge and it's beautiful. Like, so it's a beautiful mouse. It's a little mouse, ballerina mouse, and she has on her little headband, and then she has this beautiful like light mauve type pink, peach pink dress. It's satin at the top and has the ruffle organza at the sleeve, at the waist, and then she has this beautiful dress on with the layer of each. She has the silky satin layer underneath, and then they even have little panties on her, but that's part of her body. It's sewn into her. And then she has these long legs for ballerinas. She's on her tippy toes. She has her pink leg warmers and then the little silver ballet shoes. Adorable. These are adorable for the price. They're nice and squishy. Like, I picture these like putting them in an Easter basket for a little girl with little like Cadbury eggs all around her and like a coloring book and crayons. And how pretty would that be? How adorable. That was really cute. And then, of course, had to get her sister, Bunny, here. This bunny, look at the furry ears on this bunny. Both sides, furry. And then the rest of her is just like regular soft suede plush. And really pretty white bunny. And she has this pink satin on the top, the organza sleeve, and then she has a pink skirt with gold polka dots all over it, and her headband matches the same with the polka dots. Long legs again, and she has the pink leg warmers and white ballet shoes. Guys, oh my god, like, and these are huge. They're like 18 inches, I think they said on the thing, because of their legs, but look how gorgeous. Look at that. How cute. And they were sitting over there. When they sit, you could cross their legs or whatever, but they're ballerinas, so they're meant to have the long legs. But how freaking cute are these? For $7-8 a piece, like under $20 for both of these together. I thought that was a deal and a half. And the girls, they look so adorable with the toddlers. So go get yourself some. I don't know if they have any other designs because I just seen these quick and I was doing like a quick order. Express order last night, so I was like, oh, let me just, and I see them, I was like, oh my god. So I didn't even get a chance to really look if they had like any other characters as ballerinas. They might. I'm gonna look again. Maybe they have a koala, I'm hoping, or a zebra, I don't know. But I don't know, like, I didn't think a mouse was an Easter plush, but that's where they are. These are like the Easter toys. So they could have other ones. I'm going to have to look now, They probably do. I just didn't see them. And if they do, I'm going to have to get them because these are just too good to pass up for the price. So Walmart.com, guys. Go look, Walmart.com. And just type in Easter plush or Easter ballerina or mouse, whatever you're looking for. So really, really cute. So those are sitting on the couch with the babies. Or I had them in the stroller last night because they fit in there perfect. And that would be cute for like Maggie to push them or something. Okay, so now we have a couple of things for the babies and the toddlers. Well, the outfits, I have 2 outfits, a dress and a set. And then I have a little lovey and some hair bows. So we're just going to go over that. Let me get a sip of my coffee over here. I hope everybody is doing okay and enjoying their weekend. Okay, so story with this. So you know how I got the pink bow plush pacifier set for Danielle, my reborn Danielle. So I had to get Jack one, and I had this on my list, and I knew I wanted to get it, but it was just a matter of when, just like most things on my list. So, but I do eventually get them, because actually all these things except for the hair bows were on my list. The outfits were on my list. Well, the one was, and this. So the one F and this. So, this didn't go on sale, but I got it for him because they're so cute. And actually, I didn't realize it was so tiny. Like Sherry had gotten one for her new baby Mason, which is the Stephen Asleep kit from Bountiful Baby, and he's so adorable. He's painted by Anna at Ling Reborn Nursery, and so he's adorable. And she got him this because she's doing a teddy bear theme, or somewhat a teddy bear theme, for her baby. So she got this. I thought it was adorable. I was like, oh, that's on my list too. And so I finally got him. So here he is, my itsy bitsy pal. He's an itsy ritzy bitsy pal, plush lovey and pacifier with a rubber nipple. So he's like this cute, I don't know, this cute like furry type, I wouldn't know what you call that, but he's a tan teddy bear, and then he's attached to the pacifier. Now I don't think this pacifier has like a design on the other side of it. I don't think. Like the bow one has like a bow on the other side of the pacifier. But really, really cute. The tan pacifier. It's just for a prop, because obviously they can't take a pacifier. They're vinyl and they have a magnetic pacifier. But it's cute because you could put it right up to their mouth, you know, this part, and it looks like they just like fell asleep and the pacifier fell out. I used to love when the babies did that. It was so cute. Or half hanging out, you know. But so it's just a prop, you know, but it's a really cute one. And I want to say this was, I don't know, $12 or $13, I think, on Amazon. So it's a really cute prop. They have a bunch of them itsy ritzy, and they're really, really cute. So you could put that with your babies for pictures. I haven't done pictures, guys. I used to do Instagram pictures almost every day and post them. But that's when I had like a lot of the sleeping ones, and I would pose them all together and, you know, do up close of their face. And it was really, really nice. But that was before I had a YouTube channel. And so I had a lot more time to change them all the time and to put props with them and take pictures. And so that was kind of what I did with my babies before I started YouTube. I was totally Instagram, picture mom, all that. So I'm just happy that the handful of people like kept, you know, encouraging me to start my own channel. And then I actually, I started by making a couple of short videos, and I posted them to my Instagram page, and they're still there. If you want to go all the way to the bottom of my Instagram page, there's, I think 2 or 3 different videos that I made. I don't think I'm in them, but my hands are in them, and the dolls are in them, and you hear me talk about certain things. That back then, I think it was just strictly talk about dolls, and also like shout outs to people that helped encourage me in that time. So I'll always remember that and cherish that. And that's why I've left them up. You know, but I was, you know, I was new to the whole video thing, you know. And a lot of my first videos, which I don't think are up anymore because I deleted a lot of my videos I don't know, 2 years ago. But a lot of my videos in the beginning were just my hands, and you hear me talking, and you just see my hands, and, you know, showing what I'm showing. And I even had a comment one time, I remember, from somebody that said, move along already, you know, because I would talk and talk and talk, and I would have like a box opening, and I would just have my hands on the box, not show the doll for like the first hour. I really didn't blame him. I think it was a guy too. I didn't blame him for the comment. Like, I get it, you know. And then that's when I kind of started. I think I started in January. Like, I don't know what year it was, but I decided to just come on and just start talking. And, you know, when you're new to YouTube and you first start doing the videos, you know, you're shy, you're nervous, you're scared even that, you know, what if people don't like my channel? What if people don't like what I'm talking about? What if they don't like what I look like? I don't know. But, you know, all those things. And then you think about, oh my God, like for me, especially, is my eyebrow straight? You know, is my wig on tight? I mean, I didn't start with a wig, but you know what I mean? Okay. I'm very, I'm my own worst enemy. Is that you say it? Or maybe that's wrong, but I am. I'm too, you know, picky and hard on myself about things. What's the word I'm looking for? Come on, Alicia, you could tell me. What's the word? I'm too critical of myself. Is that the word? No, critical. That doesn't sound right. Am I too? I can't think of the word. But, you know, when you're just, a lot of times I'm in my head a lot. I used to be a lot. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. But, you know, I used to be in my head a lot with things, like everything about, I was like, oh my God, if this is right, and nothing's perfect. And that's what I've learned too over the years, especially having a channel. Nothing's going to go the way you plan, ever. Nothing's going to go just what you imagine it to be, because you're talking to the public. You know, you're going to get comments, you're going to get things, you know, here and there, and people are going to talk shit, and people are going to talk nice stuff. People are going to, you know, pass along things. And then, you know, of course, once it goes, you know, that game telephone, you remember that? So it's just, you know, it's a bunch of, it's all mixed. You meet great people along the way. You meet people that you think are great, and then they turn out not to be. And I'm sure people think the same way about me. You know, that's just life. That's YouTube. That's just how it goes. Because everybody has different personalities, things going on in their life. Everybody has certain people that they could, you know, relate to more than others. They click with better than others. And they feel like, you know, hey, this person is along the same wavelength as me. You know, I can really, you know, chill with this person. I can really, you know, whatever it may be. And, you know, I have my viewers here, my regular viewers that are very faithful, and they come and watch all my videos, comment everything. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Suzanne. You know, there's so many of you. Okay. I know even when you don't comment, you're here. And I know, you know, that you don't always have to comment anyway. I know, you know, that you say hello once in a while. And I love when I see new commenters too. People that have said they've watched my channel since the beginning and they're just commenting now. And so what I forget to, I guess a lot more in the past, but I kind of understand it a little better now, is that I have almost 1,000 subscribers, right? Let's just put it there. And yeah, I'm not close. I'm trying to reach 900, but let's just say close to 1,000, right? And I only get like maybe I think the most comments I've gotten on a video was 45. So 45 people out of that many that are subscribed to you, that's like, you know what I'm saying? And so what I fail to understand is, like, I think everyone that's watching is leaving a comment. You know, those are the only people watching me, but that's not true. There are a lot more people watching, because when I go to my, you know, YouTube Create or whatever the hell it is, YouTube page studio, that's outside. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, so when I go there, I can see, you know, my, you know, whatever, the view time, how many views, how many clicks, all this shit, you know, not that I really know what's going on, but you know, I see it, you know. So really there's a lot more people watching than I hear from, you know what I'm saying? So in my mind, in the earlier YouTube days, I just thought, okay, those are the only handful of people watching me, are the ones that leave me comments. I didn't think, no, Sandra, there's a lot of other people that are watching that just don't leave a comment. And, so now I kind of try to speak to a broader audience, rather than just my regulars, we'll say, okay, my regulars. Like I own a bar over here. My regulars come in, for happy hour, Sandra hour, the Sandra show. But it's nice to hear from people regularly. But I also understand that people kind of like to just watch and, hey, I know they're here, but they don't maybe, not everybody wants to interact like that. Maybe you just want to come in and listen. You need something to listen to. You need somebody to hang out with for a while. And that's that, whatever. Bada bing, bada boom, and that's it. And that's fine. That's great too. That's okay too. Hello to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Okay. I appreciate all of you, whether I see a comment or not, whether I know you're here or not. And that's kind of the beauty of YouTube too, is that, not everybody wants to be known that they're watching your channel either. It's like some people watch, when there's certain titles, and I get it. Believe me, I get it, because I'm part of the YouTube community and I understand that, but I try to be, as honest as I can on my channel. I just want everybody to have fun and be happy and, know that this is a fun, cool channel to hang out with. If you just want somebody to shoot the shit with, you want somebody to sip coffee or tea with, even a shot of whiskey, whatever the fuck you're doing. I do curse on my channel. This is not for kids or people under 18 or anybody that's sensitive. Very sensitive people may not want to watch this channel. I think if you're sensitive about things and issues and topics and politics, all that kind of stuff, you probably shouldn't watch my channel, because occasionally I will bring it up. I think by now everybody that watches my channel that's not new here knows my view on things. And you may not agree and you may have other views, and that's okay too, because we're all human. We all have a right to choose our own, thoughts and paths in life of certain things. And that's that, So I don't judge anybody for anything like that. But, to be known of how I feel, Trump sucks. We'll leave it at that, okay? Anyway, we're not going to get into that, because see, that, like, once I say it, like, it makes my blood boil, because it's just so many terrible things going on in America. So many things. And it's disgusting. It's horrible. And he should be ashamed. Along with everybody else that, is eventually showing their true colors of who they are in this life. And, they're going to have to answer to God, right? They're going to have to answer to him when, things happen, right? I don't know what it's called. I hear a lot of people talk about it. I have no idea. Something about a raptor. I don't know. I think of a raptor. Every time I hear that, when somebody says that, when they're talking about religious stuff, I think of dinosaurs, like Jurassic Park, like the raptors, because I even told Jason that. I was like, I was listening to somebody the other day, and they started talking about, God and what's going to happen, and the world's going to end soon, and everybody better be ready to answer, and all this stuff. And then I asked him, I said, why? I said, why would the dinosaurs come and take us, though? And he says, what? I said, yeah, the raptors are coming. And he says, the raptors? What the fuck are you talking about? And I said, and he says, oh, something, he called it something else. I still don't remember what it was. He's like, they're not dinosaurs. He's like, I hope you didn't say that. I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I thought it was funny. But you know what? Honestly, I'm going to be open and honest here. I said I'm going to be honest on my channel. The only person I have to answer to is me. With the exception, obviously, of if I break the law, which I don't. But, so that's why the only person that I have to answer to is myself. Okay? in this lifetime. If there is something else, uh, this isn't to like offend anyone or knock anybody's religion. You believe in what you believe, and I'm open to listening to it. I do all the time on people's videos, especially Amanda. I love hearing Amanda's stories and about Jesus and God and all that. I know she's very close with him, so this is not to like make fun of that. And I didn't hear this on her video anyway, but that's besides the point. But my feeling is I'm going to live my life on this earth how I want to live it. I have been through so much shit my entire life, my childhood up till, like I say, I don't know, I'm going to say since my kids were born, everything is like how I always dreamed it would be to have a family and children and all that. Not ever. I'm going to say, look, there's regular problems. There's always going to be issues when you have a family and children and all that, especially as they get older and older. You got to deal with a bunch of shit. That's besides the point. What I mean is, I'm here now, and I'm going to live my life how I want, because I've dealt with so much pain and sorrow and hurt and letdowns and abuse and things that from my childhood and my past, all growing up, that now is when I want to be happy, live my life, do what I want, and just be free to be Sandra. And I'm not gonna go and live my life by the word of God or Jesus or whatever, of things that people read and say, this is what you're going to have to answer to, and this is what's going to happen if you don't do this and this. Fuck no. And I'm sorry if that offends anybody again, but I am not going to do that. I am going to live my life how I want while I'm here alive on this earth. If there happens to be something else other on the other side, other than us turning into dust and being, used for plants to grow or whatever they do nowadays, or sitting on a shelf, like my mother's sitting on a shelf in my room that I talk to her every fucking day, go in there with coffee, but I don't want to cry. My mother's in that box. Do I believe that she's somewhere else? No. I don't. And again, I grew up Catholic. I went to CCD. I did confession, communion, confirmation, all that stuff, okay? Church every Sunday, every holiday, all the time. But as I got older, I realized that to me, God is just as relevant as Santa Claus. And I am sorry, again, I apologize again, because I know I have a lot of religious viewers. But this is my view on it, and this is my channel, and I'm being honest with you. I mean, I don't see the difference. Like, to me, they're both unseen, unheard, mythical creatures. And am I wearing a cross? Yes, I am. And that is because I do believe, obviously, that there is something greater than us that created this earth, because where did it come from? How did we get here originally? That all of those questions. So I do believe that. But I don't believe that if you don't obey and listen to commandments, that I don't even know if they ever really existed, to be honest with you, in my mind, to me. And like I said, I've learned about Christ and the Lord and the gods and all that because I grew up my entire life in church all the time, in, the studies every Sunday. They had to go all day long and all these things, and talking to the priest and the this and the that and the confession, everything, okay? Still didn't save me from nothing. You know? What was it for? Like, I can never understand all that. Why would God want such terrible things to happen to beautiful people? And I'm talking about many, many people in this world. Not me, not just me. Many, many people. Many people have suffered. Many people have gone through terrible, terrible situations and things, and just terrible. Why? And then we're going to be judged again and do it. No, I don't believe that. If we do, then I'm just fucked already. So I might as well just live my life the way I want now. You know, it's a little too late for me. So I'm going to enjoy whatever time I have left on this earth, and I'll deal with it later. I know some of you out there are freaking the fuck out right now. They're like, Sandra, you did not just say that. You did not just talk about dinosaurs coming to take us from the earth. And it's not to make a joke of a religion or anything like that. That's really what I thought. Like, I wasn't making fun of it. I really believed that that's what was being said, that they were dinosaurs. But Jason corrected me, so that was good. I've just never heard of that before. Anyway, you know, people freaked out. I don't know how many months ago it was, but I remember reading the news and seeing them. There were a lot of people that were preparing for this to happen. Like, it was supposed to happen. I forgot what day it was. And there were people in this world, they were freaking out. They were selling all their shit. People sold their houses, their cars, quit their job, got all their shit together, just everything, because they really believed that they were going to be chosen and taken to this place. And I was just sitting back and watching it. And what happened? The next day came, and everybody was still here. Everybody was still here. And these people then had, they had sold off all their shit. They quit their jobs. They were like sitting on lawn chairs and shit. They showed them on the news. Like really? I mean, that's what I mean. Like, we're going to move along. But again, my apologies to anybody out there that obviously believes in this, and that's your right, and that's what you believe in. Just like what I just talked about is what I believe. And it's kind of like, that 6 and 9. 6 and 9. Just because, one person's looking at it, it's a 6. The other person's looking at it, it's a 9. And just because you see things differently doesn't mean that the other person is wrong, right? It doesn't mean that I'm wrong, doesn't mean that you're wrong. It just means that we see things differently. And so I'll leave it at that. And, but I do want to just extend my apology, because I know there are a lot of religious viewers here. And if that offended you in any way, which I hope it didn't, because it's just my view, just like we're watching The View, right? With Whoopi. We're watching The View, and that's just people have different things, different ideas, different thoughts, different beliefs, and that's okay. Anyway, so they're in there yelling about Roblox. Seriously. So I just went off on a whatever you want to call it, and I didn't mean to. Okay. Let's move along with the rest of the stuff. Then I got some Easter hair bows for the toddlers. So we're going to open these. I didn't even open these yet. So as I'm opening these, I'm going to tell you, last night we tried a new kind of ice cream. I never bought this ice cream before, but I've always seen it. And people say it's really good. And I'm like, okay, we'll try it as a treat. This is like a once a year treat. I usually always buy, whenever we get ice cream, maybe once a week, if that, I would buy 2 containers of the Great Value ice cream and cones. No extras, just the ice cream and the cone, that's it. They're like $2.50 around there, each container. So 2 of them is, for everybody for dessert, and there's leftover. So, I was looking for like Klondike bars, But last time I remember we got those, and the chocolate of them were so thin, like a thin, thin layer. It melts instantly. So you got to put it in a dish. I'm like, fuck that. So I decided to go for it and try Fat Boy. So Fat Boy ice cream sandwiches, okay? We just got the regular, vanilla ice cream in the middle. They have like cookie crunch and all that kind of stuff. But I was like, let's just try the ice cream. Never had it before. So we got the ice cream sandwiches. There was like, you get 12 of them for like $9, which is ridiculous for ice cream. But it was a treat, okay? They're damn good, I'll tell you that. They're damn good. I had one last night and I was like in heaven. It was so good. The ice cream was so creamy and rich and it was just beautiful. And the cookie, the sandwich, the regular chocolate, like soft, cookie on each side. It was so good. I was, oh my God, so good. So the kids started talking. It was like we were at the table and we had one after dinner. So I'm eating it and they started saying something or started arguing something like, you are not going to, I forgot exactly how it went, but I said, I want to enjoy my Fat Boy, so you guys better stop. And Jack was like, that's it, I'm out of here. And Ethan was like, ew, you're nasty. Teenagers, right? Teenagers. But I was enjoying my Fat Boy. It was good. It was good, man. You got to try it if you never tried it, at least once. Okay, so there's 4 bows, which I don't like. I didn't see. I thought these had the covered back, which I don't like that they don't have they were cheap. I think they were $5 for all 4 bows. They're really cute. And honestly, when I ordered them, I thought they were Gymboree, but they're not apparently, unless they sent me the wrong ones. So these are just like little, here, let me take this out. So these, you just get like 2 clips and it has like the pink and white, light pink, little curly ribbon things. What I don't like is it's not covered. So a lot of the baby ones will have like the fabric covering the claw part so it doesn't ruin their hair. Excuse me. Anyway, they're playing Roblox in there and he keeps yelling because he's failing the thing. This is already like bent, I think. These are cheap. And I don't like, you see how it has the claws in there? Like that, see, it's already bent. You see that? I don't like the claws in here because that's going to rip their hair out. I mean, I could just stick. I mean, it'll work. It's not really going to hurt them unless, can you please tell him to quiet it down or he's not. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like these. The other ones I seen were cute. I don't know now. I might return these. I'm gonna try them in their hair, but I don't really like the idea. They're cute. Like these have the little bunnies. That's why I got them, because they had the little bunnies in them. They're cute, but I don't know. Like that's adorable, and they would look cute in Maggie's hair and the other one. But like, no. Ew, these look like they were used too. Look at that. You see that like right in there, that dark like rust or something? I don't know what the hell that is. These are going back. Don't like them. And look how silly. They put them on a card that says fashion jewelry. No, what kind of cheap Temu shit is this?
Ew, Chimu.
Chimu. Isn't that what it is? Chimu?
Temu.
Temu.
Not Chimu.
Or Shein. What's it? Express? Shein Express?
AliExpress?
Ali. I don't shop at these places. I don't really know their, I mean, I know they're like something express. I don't know. Anyway, these these probably cost like 10 cents to make, and they're already bending, so they're going back. Yeah, made in China. Well, a lot of things are made in China, so you can't really go by that. But I mean, Besselec. These are from Besselec, guys. Don't get them because they suck. Their bestsellers suck. No, these are going back. I can't even put these in the doll's hair. I won't even do that. It'll ruin the hair, especially the mohair. Oh my God, no. I have to look for more covered ones. They're cute. It's a shame because they're really cute. They're just on a really cheap clip. So no. So this is going back, and the book has to go back. They sent me a damaged book. Would you believe it? Yeah, it's used. It's obvious that it's used. It's dirty, and it's like the binding of the book looks like it was ripped, like I'll show you. It's got to go back. So 2 returns so far. Okay, now we're getting to the 2 doll outfits. So these are both for the toddlers. And I want to say this. Melanie Close won the giveaway, the secret giveaway, where I just pulled a name. Like, I was just so happy the last time. I was like, yeah, let's just pull another name out of the hat, the bag. When I already had 3 giveaway winners. I was like, no, let's just pull another one. Anyway, so she won a $10, a valued $10 Amazon prize. So I spoke with her and I kind of, asked her what she would want. She said that she has a Maddie toddler like me. Because I was looking at all Gymboree stuff, because Gymboree was like going on sale, going back, going on sale, going back, and I had these things on my list. So there was one dress, well, 2 that I was looking at. One is right here. But the other one that she went to picking, I was going to order for my girls. And so I sent her the one she wanted. And then I put another one in my cart, the same one, but whatever. I put it in my back of my cart. And I left it there and I was like, I don't know. It's like, it was 10:06, I think it was. And I was like, okay, I got busy. And so I went and was doing whatever I had to do. And then when I went back to check, it was like, when I tell you it was not even an hour later, maybe, I don't know, maybe an hour, something like that. I went back to check my cart and the dress went up to $27. I was like, oh no. So it's a beautiful dress, and I'm not going to say what it is in case I do get it eventually again, like if it goes on sale again, which I'm sure it would, because I've actually seen that particular dress on sale several times. But that's just how Amazon works. They probably, once I purchased one of them, they were like, oh, hell no, we're raising the price because she put it back in her cart, so now we want double. So more than double. They're more than doubled. So I couldn't get that one yet. So hopefully I'm going to keep an eye on it, Melanie. I'm going to keep an eye on it. But I did snag this one, okay? So when that one went up, I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't waiting for this one. Hell no. Okay, so we got this one, okay? Now remember, I wanted Easter outfits for the girls. And so I found this one. Now this is by the Children's Place. This is not Gymboree, this is Children's Place, and it's called Mom and Me. I've never heard of that. Oh, matching outfits. Well, they ain't gonna have this dress in my size. So it'll just be for them. It won't be for Mom, it'll just be for me. So I got this in a 6 to 9 month because that was the one on sale. All the other sizes were more than double the price. So grab this one on sale. I think this one was $9. Okay. It has the little pantaloons, but it's not like lined. It's just, but the fabric's pretty thick and it has the buttons down the back. And here's the front. So look at this is gorgeous. Look at the price on this friggin' thing. I love the prices that they put on these tags. You never pay that price anyway. But this dress, babe, you want to guess? Where are you? What? Come look at this dress. And I want you to tell me how much you think the tag is on it. Oh, look at this. The thread is already coming loose. I better not pull that.
What is that noise?
Shit.
That's pretty.
Isn't this pretty? I got this for my Hempstead for her blue eyes.
$12.99.
That's what you think the tag says?
Yeah.
Or well, I got it for like $9 on sale.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, but what do you think it goes for?
I think it goes for $18.99.
$18.99. Here. What does it say?
Oh wow, $42.95.
$42.95 USD. Canada is $52.95. That's ridiculous. Who the hell would pay that? Who the hell would pay that for this dress? Not me.
Not worth it.
No, I mean, I'm not going to say it's not worth it because something is only worth what somebody will pay for it. You know?
It's worth it to somebody.
Right. If it's worth it to somebody, if they see this dress in a boutique store and they want it for their child for Easter to match their shoes, their green shoes or whatever, and they see it and you have the money, like you're not on a budget, you could just spend it like that. Sure, I'm sure people will pay that for it. Sure. But not me. Not me. Anyway, I was lucky enough to get it. Around $9 it was. So, really, really pretty dress. Again, it's just the one layer, but it's not a thin fabric neither. Very pretty. It has the ruffle kind of like on the bottom, and then it comes up and has like this. I don't know what I never had something like this, Jason. What would you describe this as? The way this is folded over in the top. Huh? Like it has the this on the side, like the ruffle. But what would you call this? I know, come on, accordion style. What is that? It looks like when you fold paper like that. You know, it has like it almost looks like blinds, like when you close the blinds. Yeah. It has so you guys can see that. See the layers of the fabric like that. I don't know what that's called. Do anybody know what that's called? Alicia? Alicia's always answering my questions in the comments. That's why I always go. She's my go-to for answers. She's my answer girl. So it's really, really pretty dress. And the color, I didn't say. So it's like, I guess the background is white or cream maybe. And then it has these beautiful blue flowers all over it in like a navy, and then it fades out to a lighter blue, and then it has these vibrant green leaves and vines on it. It's so pretty. This print actually reminded me of a Kate Quinn print, and I was like, ooh, that's nice. I don't really a lot of times see with florals, it's kind of, you got to be careful because you're not gonna like every floral print just because somebody says I like florals. It doesn't mean you're going to like them all, because there are some that are downright nasty. I mean, especially, I love Kate Quinn clothes. I got a whole bunch of them right there hanging out waiting for the babies to be changed. But some of her prints are really busy prints, and they're so busy, and the colors are weird sometimes. So it makes you like, So yeah, but this floral is really pretty for Easter, I thought. So I think this is going to be her Easter dress. And I don't think she's going to be able to leave her bunny tights on with this, though. I tried to look for tights, but couldn't find anything that really was on sale. Like a lot of times the tights will be like $5, but I didn't find anything for that. So I might just put socks or leave her barefoot. I don't know yet. But I got this for Matilda, for my Hempstead, because I wanted something blue that was gonna like bring out her eyes. So that's for her. And then that's a size 6 to 9 months. Now this I got in a 9 to 12, and I hope that it fits. The toddlers wear anything from 6 to 9 to 12 to 18. That's their, some of them will be more, obviously the 6 to 9 will be more fitted, and then the 12 to 18 would be more a loose fit, which they have those on now. But to me, if it's on sale, that's what I get. Whatever size is on sale, and if it'll fit them. So, okay, this is a 3-piece set. Let me see how big this is. Ooh, all right. We can work with it. So this one is Gymboree. Wow, this is nice. Now, this was a super deal. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Now, Gymboree, especially the knits, they go for crazy prices. They just got a bunch of new sets in that I love. But, of course, they're going to be full price for, a hot minute. But this was kind of an older style. And I don't like how this was folded for so long. It looks like it has a waist elastic, but it doesn't, just the fold. Anyway, so this is like a rosewood color, I would call this. It's a nice thick knit sweater ribbed material. And it's a one-piece romper, long sleeve pants, footless, cuffs at the bottom. And it has the buttons going down the front. I might have to roll this up on the bottom, but honestly, it'll fit them. It's really nicely made. See, now I want to go get the other one because I'm going to tell you in a minute how much I paid after Jason comes and tells me how much he thinks it is. And then it comes with the cute little knit booties with the little bow on them, the little booties. So that's really cute. And it comes with the nice headband. So, this was the only size that was on sale for this price. The other sizes were ridiculously priced. So this is the size I got. So it's hard because it's a beautiful set and I wanted to send it to a couple different people. But unfortunately, if they don't have a doll that it'll fit, like, and the 0 to 3 and preemie for this were like, I'm not going to tell you yet till Jason guesses the price because I don't want. So, don't look at the price, okay? So it's a 3-piece set. Look, it has the booties, the knit booties, the headband. Nice. And it's nice. And the 1-piece romper with the buttons. This is like a nice, really thick, kind of knit, soft material. And it's by Gymboree. That we used to dress Jack in all the time with the beaver matches and the dinosaurs and everything. The raptors.
Yeah. That's probably $50.
So what do you guess? How much do you think this is?
Probably 50.
That's what you think the tag says or what I paid?
No, what the tag says.
Oh. Let's see. Okay, well, I'll tell you. What should I tell you first? What it tag says or what I paid for it?
What the tag says.
Okay. So the tag on here. Guess. What'd you say?
50, I said.
It's 50. The US dollar $59.95. Canadian is $76.95.
I did better this time.
Who the hell? Like, no. No. It's beautiful and it's really well made.
How much?
$60 US dollars. A Canadian 75, about 78, 76.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Nobody would pay that. Anyway. So, what do you think I paid, guys?
10. 23.
Wow, that's drastic differences. $11.
Wow.
$11 for this, guys. And it's still on sale. Go get one. If your doll is 9 to 12 months, which the Maddie toddlers would fit, and I'll put it on Maggie too, just roll it up. So, good for toddlers. I wanted to send one to Christina so bad, but she said she doesn't have babies that big, so. So, those are the baby outfits. I was going to dress them today, but I'm not going to do that today, especially now that the kids are back. So, we will do that for Monday chat. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to wash these, honestly, because I don't want them to get all ruined. I might have Jason iron this. And I think, I don't know if I ordered another I think I ordered another Gymboree dress, I want to say. Because I wanted them all to match. But I have the Peach Kate Quinn romper too, the bamboo one that I wanted to try on Matilda as well. But if she's wearing the blue dress for Easter, then I might put the peach one on Maggie and put this one on Morgan. But I kind of wanted them all to have dresses for Easter. So I might go back and look. They had a couple other ones. Again, you have to be quick. You know, it's like quick grab. But I just want to see quickly, does this match? Which bunny would match? This one? No, that's a little too pink for this, I think. Let's see the mousy. No, that's too peach. I think this would go good with the Kate Quinn romper. Let me grab that. This matches good with the dress and the sweater that they are wearing right now. So I would think, I guess this one? This one matches better? Ethan's listening to music. I think this one matches better. But the peach, let me see. This is if you guys can go and grab one of these, if you have a doll this size, I'm telling you, go get one. That's amazing. Let me see. Hold on, let me find it. Oh yes, definitely. Look at this, guys. So this is the Kate Quinn bamboo romper in peach, the peach color. Now it's not exact, but I think that would be cute together. I don't know why, like, in person, it looks a lot better matching than it does coming across the screen. I promise you. Because it does. Ethan, doesn't that match? Huh? Does that match? Or no? Because in the screen, it's coming up like this is really more pink than this. But I think it kind of... This is a little more bright. But it still works. But these are like the color scheme in here. So I could probably put... This would be cute holding this. Because that's how, like, my curtains are pink and the couch and the walls are kind of close to this color. So I'm calling this my sherbet room. Is that even how you say it? Sherbet or is it sherbet?
Sherbet.
Sherbet. Is there an R in it?
Sherbet.
Sherbert
I don't know.
or sherbet. It's shove it. I gotta ask Dad. But this is good for Easter, right, guys? Whoever wears this. I think if we put one in this for Easter, see, that's the thing, though. And then one in this, it would look cute, like they're Easter eggs, maybe. But then, like, for just to have one in the dress, I don't know. I think either they all need to be in solids or they all need to be in a print. Or at least, if I'm using this one as a print, get a solid green maybe and a solid navy, which they do have. But I think the green was more of a mint. I got to go back and check. Along with, what else did I say? Oh, the birthday book, the birthday Pookie book. I got to get that too. So I'm going to go look for that. Birthday Pookie. I got to do an exchange for the other one because it's broken or whatever. And then I got to look and see if they have a navy and a light blue or a navy and a green or something like that and do that. But then see, the problem is it doesn't match my Hello Kitty couch. Now that I'm looking at the dress with that, these colors would go way better. So maybe I should stick with this theme for Easter. And one of them could just stay in the purple outfit. Like, I could just switch the purple outfit to Maggie, maybe. Put Maddie in this and the new girl in this. But forget it. Because I wanted to match her eyes with the blue. I don't know what I'm doing. But then she can't sit on the couch. I would have to sit her in the stroller. Which is fine. But I kind of wanted the girls to go together. I don't know. That's my dilemma. What do you guys think? You think that I'm just cuckoo crazy? You're right. And now the sun is coming in. The sun's coming in through my curtains. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. And then Christina's over there with Freak a Leak. Christina. I think it's Yolanda. Unless they remember, does anybody remember? Oh my God, every time I hear that song, that name. Does anybody remember? Well, if you're from New York, you remember Yolanda Vega. She picked the lottery winner, lottery balls every night. I'm Yolanda Vega. That's all I remember from growing up, watching her pick the lottery balls. Oh my God. Do you know, my mother had a number that she used to play, lottery, the 3 numbers. Every night. She played every single night $1. She played every night $1 for the 3-number lottery pick. She played the same 3 numbers, okay? But she would do it like straight, I think, okay? She would do it straight. I don't know exactly how lottery works. I never really played that kind of lottery. I was always more of a scratch-off ticket kind of girl. I love my Lucky Sevens. I always won money off Lucky Sevens. But then I would usually go back and buy more because I was feeling lucky. And I would buy a whole roll of them, like give me 50, I would win $50. I'd get 40 more and keep the 10, for a pack of smokes. Back then you got almost 2 for that. But anyway, so I would put all that money in thinking, oh my God, I'm getting all these Lucky Sevens. I'm gonna get lucky. I'm on a roll. My brother used to do the same thing. My brother used to scratch off the lotteries. Crazy, my brother. But she played that number every single night, $1, and for years, okay. And the one night she missed, and this, I'm not kidding, the one night she didn't play, out of like 10 years of playing every single night $1, her number came out. The one night she didn't play it. You didn't want to be in the house that day. I'll just say that. You did not want to be in the house that day. Crazy, right? Crazy. I don't think it was like millions of dollars, but it was a good amount, if I remember correctly. A good amount, okay? I mean, you don't, I'm not going to even, I don't even want to relive that. But yeah, that came to my mind. And then, my brother. Oh my God. Never mind. It's a not story to tell in front. Well, Ethan has headphones, but still, I'll save it for Monday chat. My brother. I love my brother so much. He was a sweet, caring, just loving type of person. He would give you the shirt off his back, even though he didn't even have a shirt to give. He would bring my sister food. I remember when my sister was out on the street, and he would go. He would do whatever he had to go to work and get money. And then he would go pick her up some food and clothes from the house, and bring it to her on the street, just to make sure that she was warm and had food. It was a terrible situation because at the time, I'm not going to talk about it today. But anyway, he always made sure, that she was, she had something to eat and, clothes, new clothes or whatever. And when he would give her his money, whatever he had made that day from tips and stuff. And it seems to me, I feel like at least what I've experienced in life and I've seen, and went through myself sometimes, is that it seems like the people that have the least seem to give the most. Think about that. The people that have the least seem to give the most. And I think a large part of that is just experiences, life experiences. And, when you can relate to the person and truly understand how they feel, maybe not totally, obviously, because you're not them, but you can understand the situation, certainly, and it touches you in a way because it's close to home, it's close to your heart, close to your mind, and so you can understand more. And so I think that's why, when even when you're not able, even when you're not really able to, you still find a way to help out that other person or make that person happy or smile, because that's what brings you joy, is to know that they're okay, that they're safe, that they're warm, that they're fed, that they're taken care of as much as you can do. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. None of this stuff matters. At the end of the day, we are all human beings. We all breathe the same air. We all have blood running through our veins. We all are human, and we all feel. We all have all these emotions and feelings and things, and that's what you have to think of at the end of the day, is that, yeah, this is all fun and great and fun. We have dolls, we collect dolls, we get outfits, we get this and this and that, and we like to show our things and share, and because that makes us happy. But that's it. We're all human. We're all human, and we're all on this earth together, and we all need to make the most of it, make the best of it, and do what you can for one another, because we're all we have, really, and help one another. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Inside.
Well, you don't like my talk?
What's up?
Did I offend you?
No.
He has his headphones on. He didn't hear me. Are you going to be back? I'm just kidding. So that's why, we talk about all these topics, that we feel strongly about. We talk about the politics, religion, cultures and race and what we feel. And a lot of that has to go on who we are as people, who we grew up around, our family currently, or situations that happened then, that now, later on, whatever it may be. we have to keep that in mind, you know. Help one another. Be kind to one another. Just love one another. And again, nothing's perfect. Nothing ever will be. Life is not perfect, no matter how hard you try. So, guys, I'm going to end it there. We're at a good hour and almost 2 hours now. So, good 2-hour video for Saturday. I am still currently, I'm waiting for a few things, so I'll show those on Monday. Although I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I know I'm still waiting for a few things. Oh, my Hello Kitty pillow should be here. And a couple other little things. I got to return a couple things. And reorder a couple things. Here and there. I don't know where I'm going, coming or going. And my perfume. I got to show you my perfume when it gets here. And spray it, of course. And I'll tell you how the other one, the body spray, smells too. I'll give you an update. Give you an update on my eyebrows. They stayed on for the video, so that's good. They're not melting or falling off, right? Ethan, are my eyebrows falling off or anything? Huh? My eyebrows didn't melt or come off or peel off, so that's good, right? They still look like they're hair on them.
It looks more like you just put a sticker.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It's still a little shiny or what?
It looks like you just put a big fat sticker on your face.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Well, that's basically what I did. But, I mean, for the first time, I mean, come on. Give me a break. Cut me some slack here. No, it's fine. It's just, well, I'll let you know. I'll give you an update. If I come on Monday and I have like half an eyebrow hanging off, then you know it doesn't stay for 3 days. But, you know, it's way better, way easier and better than trying to draw the friggin' lines even and fill in. Every day I'm like, Jason, come look at my eyebrows. Jason, come look at my eyebrows. He does it, but, you know. Anyway. So we'll talk about more Easter and more Danny's birthday stuff on Monday. And, you know, whatever else comes up between now and then. We've got 2 days. Well, the rest of today and sun tomorrow. So I'll talk to you then, I guess. And we need to close these blinds because I'm getting blinded by the sun. Never met a little Sandra in the sun. Like getting melted and blinded by the sun. Maybe that's what's happening to my eyebrows. I don't know. Anyway, so I will be back for Monday chat. My baby. That's right. A little update for my baby before I go. She is still currently being made. I did ask. Now, remember, I don't usually ask for progress pictures of my dolls because Anna knows how to do them, and I don't like seeing the progress pictures because it kind of shifts my mind sometimes about if I like the doll still. And I drive her crazy, I know. No, I don't anymore, really. I used to, you know, like, oh, I don't know, maybe that's not the one for me. You know, I get nervous. I'm like, oh, because it's a lot of money, you know, and like, I know I'm going to lose money if I take it. And anyway, so it's taking a little bit longer than expected, which is okay. I know she's busy with doll show stuff, and it's okay. You know, it's no big deal. When she gets here, she gets here. But I did ask for progress pics just because I'm excited. I wanted to see her, you know. And she's gorgeous. I think I told you this already. She's gorgeous, okay? And last I heard from Anna was, I want to say Wednesday. I think Wednesday. And she was going to be starting the hair. So I haven't heard anything since. So she's probably just busy. I know weekends she doesn't usually work. So, you know, I'll just probably check in Monday maybe and see. But I'm happy I seen the doll because I still love her. Like usually I'd be like, you know, just seeing the doll without lashes or hair or anything. You know, just the layers of paint over the face and stuff. But I was happy. I think she looks beautiful. The only thing, I did change the hair pattern. I'll tell you that. I first sent her pictures of a prototype that had rooted hair that she said she could kind of paint, you know, similar. I changed it to something else. And I'm not going to say what. But I found another picture of her past work on a different doll. And I sent that to her and said, that's how, as close as you could get it to that. Because after seeing the face, I felt like the hair pattern I had originally picked I couldn't really picture it on the face anymore. Even though I originally seen it on that face, if that makes any sense. It's painted differently, you know? So I picked a different hair pattern. And I don't know now if it's a girl or a boy. Because to me, it could go either way. She does have a feminine kind of look to her. Like a dainty, I guess, if that's what you want to say, even though she's a bigger doll. She just has that, like, I can't describe it right. Just like, I don't know if it was dainty, like a serene, like, I don't know. I can't describe. But it could go either way, I think. So I don't know if I should see it after the hair is done or not, or I want to be surprised and just leave it a girl. And if I change it, I change it. The thing is, like, if I receive a doll, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but if I receive a doll that's a girl, I can't change it into a boy because then I've seen it as a girl. Like it was born as a girl, and I just can't switch it. Like, to me, in my mind, I can't do it. I will try to switch it, and I have, and then I disconnect. I lose the feeling with the doll because then I feel like I'm cross-dressing the doll. Like, it's not meant to be a boy because it was a girl. It's a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It feels weird to me, so I like to just leave them as is. So that's why if I have any doubt, like, beforehand, I should just... But I think I'm going to leave it as a girl because she looks like a girl. That's how I originally seen her and intended her to be. And that's what the kid is, a girl. So we're going to leave it as a girl, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah. So, and I got to start thinking of a really nice name for her. Something different. I need a different type of name. I've had so many dolls. Oh my Lord, all the names I've been through. I'm going to start making a song about all the dolls' names that I've been through. It'll be a very long song. But yeah. So she'll be here soon, sometime soon. Anyway, so she'll be here sometime soon, and we'll open her together. And I don't know. I know I did orders. I don't know what's coming. I really don't. I have to check everything. And so I'm sure there'll be things by Monday. So new things to show you and tell you, and we'll talk about. So, now that the sun is coming in, I'm going to kind of just, before we go, I'm going to bring you around this way and just show you a couple things before we go. Okay? So here we go. So, I don't know what I was going to say. Sorry. All right. Let's just go. Just go. Sandra. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. The sun is in my eyes. Okay, so here, see, the sun's coming in. So I hung up all the Kate Quinn stuff up in my cute little wooden crate hanger that Janelle sent me. Really beautiful piece of furniture. And then my lamp. And then, oh my God, the sun is coming in with those curtains. I wish you could see the curtains. Maybe I should close the sun. Hold on. Close the sun. Let me close the sun for you all. But it looks pretty over there. You know what? Maybe let me turn you around. Let me see. Let me see. I have all boxes here. Hold on. There's my stitch. Hold on. Let me bring you around. Oh, there's... Uh-oh. I took the skeleton out of the... Hello, skeleton.
What up?
I took him out of the corner. I couldn't stand him over there anymore. All right. Oops. Mail. Okay. So I'm going to turn you around. Okay. Let me turn you around. How do I flip this, Ethan? How do I flip the camera? Oh, there you can see. I want to paint. I got to paint up there. Jason can't get up there, but up there, because we had it blue before the peach, and we just never did the trim. But, yeah, see, because the sun's coming in, I want you to see how pretty they look. So there's my Hello Kitty couch. Now, I have to get, You know, I'm going to hang, I still have the hangers up there. I'm going to hang the clothes up when I get them. Well, these that I just got, because that's all they have. And what they have on. See, I kind of put the sweaters over the dresses. So what I'm going to do is, let me think. I'm trying to think of what I want to say here. I'm blank. I'm drawing a blank, guys. I don't know. Oh, a rug. A rug. That's what I was going to say. In addition to the chair, so the chair is going to go at this here. Get rid of that. The chair will go there. And then I want to get a rug, a bigger rug. Right now I have this pink rug, but God, this rug has, believe it or not, even though it's not really a high traffic area, this rug has gotten so bad, like just it's not a great quality rug. So I want to get one. I think I'm going to get a round one though next. I think. I don't know yet, but I want to get something bigger in here. I don't know if I want to do pink again or maybe like bring a peach color to the floor. You know, to pull the wall together with what's on the floor instead of too much pink. So I think that would be cute to do. So next month I'm going to get a new rug for in here. And I'm also going to get, what else did I say I needed for this room? I forgot, guys. A rug and, oh, the rug and the chair. And then it'll start to look decent. To be honest with you, I told Jason I want to get rid of this TV on the wall. I think the TV in the corner like that is such an eyesore to my vision. Okay, look. Okay? It's it's a nice TV. Everybody could see it. But, like, no. Like, I told him then I'm going to get a curtain to cover it. And I think because it's in the corner, why not? I can get, like, a pole, the rod that goes across, like, a corner rod. I don't know if they have a corner rod or if you could even hang it that way. But I'm sure I could rig it somehow. And then have, like, a curtain cover the TV when we're not watching it. So that it has, like, a nice curtain backdrop and cover the back stroller there, cover the backdrop. I think that'll look pretty because that's the only thing that bothers me in this room right now is having that and the wires that come down on the wall. Like, that's got to go. Like, something's got to give here. And I even told him I'm going to take that out, put it in the corner in the dining area, and then you guys can watch TV in there. And he's like, no. He's like, well, you can if you're going to put the couch, and I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I don't like that. That bothers me. And then, we have my baby over here. You know what? I'm going to pause you for a minute. I'm going to take you off the light, and I'm going to bring you over to the bassinet so you could see the Reborns quick before I go. Okay, so hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see her like this, but I just wanted to come over here and show you the Reborns quick. So there's my beautiful Danielle Carmela. She has her little pink bow. See, I just display it like that. And she's in her copper pearl gown. Copper pearl is having a sale, guys. I don't know if it's still going on, but they did yesterday. Look at this beautiful little girl. I don't know if you could see her because obviously I don't have the ring light on. And she's in her bouncer that Aunt Christina sent for Christmas. And then down here, we have Jack Preston with his little animals over here. Take the pacifier out of his mouth. Look at my Jack. He's so precious, my baby. My baby. And they're both done by Anna at Reborn Nursery. And you know what? I'm just going to bring you closer to the couch for a minute. So there's where they stay there. My curtains. Sorry for being dizzy. There's the silicones, which they'll go in the stroller probably. And then here's a more close-up of the pillows. See? That cute, guys? Walmart, $10. $10 each for a huge bow. That's so cute. And so I got it to match the bow on the Hello Kitty face. But you can't even see her face, see? Because they're sitting on her. And then here's Morgan. She's So pretty. I gotta pierce their ears. Well, her ears are already pierced, but I gotta get earrings.
I'm so pretty, mother.
And there's Matilda.
Oh, yeah.
Look at her beautiful blue eyes, Matilda. They're playing Roblox in there. And there's Maggie. And Maggie's gonna close out the show today.
What up, man?
Okay, so let me put these with them quick so people could see how big these things are. She's holding her little baby, Maggie. Look, she's playing little dolls. So look how big these are, guys. Look how big these plush are. Look at her. It's as big as her. But they're really cute. Look, it matches her dress perfect. Look at that. All right, guys. I'm going to go now. Long video today. I will see you all for Monday chat. And we will chat some more then. So until then, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.